Hi. Hi there. What's your name? Hi. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet you. How'd you end up here? You're lost? Okay, well, don't worry, I'll show you how to get back home soon. But sometimes people find me because they need a little bit of extra spirit. So, how's it going? Okay, well, let me just, I have some gifts that I can give you to like be like a little, you know, encouragement, like go bag. Also, if you would like, I would really like to do just a little bit of questions for you, just a little bit of get some information from you, and then like tell you what you probably already know, which is that you're awesome, but I'll tell you in more detail because you look like you need to be hyped up a little bit. And I love hyping people up, so can I do that? Oh, okay, perfect. Do you want that first or do you want gifts first? Let me just give you the gifts first. So, oh my gosh, where do I even start? This is so exciting. You're my first guest all year. Let's see. Well, okay, we should start with a classic. I have some flowers for you to take. These are actually fake flowers, but that means they last longer. So, here's the first one. I also have these purple ones if you want. This one, it's a little more demure, a little more reserved. So, oh man, I wish I knew what kind of flowers these were. I'm so bad with flower names and people names too. So you can tell they're really sturdy, really good quality. So you can take those. And then I have some roses as well, a classic. You can hear the material, they're made out of very nice material. Here you go, you can take those. Alright, so next you are probably going to want, well, I was gonna give you some of these, but I ate them all already. So I'm gonna order some more, so maybe I can have some delivered to you, but in the meantime, I think I have, oh well, a bubblegum lollipop. Do you want it? Okay, there you go. Next, let me just give you this rose syrup. You can put this in anything. You can put it in drinks. You can just do like soda water with rose. I'm actually Indian. I'm half Indian, and so we do like rose milk, which is really good. But this also has an effect. If you just take a little dropper, just put some drops of it on your tongue, it'll put you into a super sweet Valentine mood. It is real glass. It's very thick. It doesn't really make any noise when you shake it, but there's your rose syrup. And then on a similar note, I have some rose perfume that you can take as well. This increases your self-love points and it makes you feel more pretty. You don't need to look more pretty. You're already pretty. You just need to feel more pretty. Let me let you smell this. It's so good, right? Oh, just so refreshing. It has real rose petals in there. Oh, actually, it's whole roses. Wow. I made this one late at night. I forgot I put real roses in it. Huh. There. That's for you to take. And then... oh, this is important. I'm giving you this magical tape measure. This is super important because it is used to measure the worth of someone who wants your attention. So here's the lowest score. We're not even going to talk about that. I want you to be aiming for this right here. Okay. Now, you know, this range is all good. This is what I want you to aim for. Now, maybe, you know, if we're down like here in this range, you know, like a little fixer-uppers, you know, maybe you can work through some things, but anything below that, I don't even want you to consider it, okay? So, that's for you. And then, oh, we do the rocks last. The rocks are very special. You're gonna need some glitter. Let's see. I'm gonna give you some options here. I have so many glitter options you would not believe. It's because you're the first one here, so. Okay. Alright. I'm narrowing down to 5. Okay. So, we have baby pink. We have like a kind of a magic-y purple. I'm not in charge of naming the colors, sorry. And then we have disco pink. And then we have lavender purple. Well, this one has a name. It's called orchid. That makes so much sense. And then, what's this one called? This one's called Janelle. That doesn't make any sense. It's red. Ta-da. Okay, so which one do you want? Oh, good choice, good choice. Okay. There you go. Now, oh. I have these limited edition seasonal Valentine's Day candles. It's so perfect to light if you just want like a sweet candy Valentine's Day mood smell. It is strawberry cream, creme a la rice. I am so sorry. Amazing. Here, you can smell. I did test it out, but it still works just fine. It has little information on the bottom, just in case you don't know how to use a candle. Okay, sorry, I get very easily distracted by little noises. So, what else do we have? Okay, so I have 2 more. Oh, I have 3 more things. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, you should just take this rock because it's very pretty. It's such a nice pink rock. I don't know what it is. It's just pretty and you should have it. And then you should take this rock. I keep these in a special bag. This one is rose quartz. Wait. Where's the... oh. I drew a heart. It's super pretty. And it's good for love and self-love. Oh, and that includes friendship love as well, obviously, and family. Okay, here you go. And then finally, I have the strawberry frog. It smells like strawberries. You can smell it. It's so cute and so perfect. I love the tag on. just in case you want to gift it to somebody, but you can also keep it for yourself as a little friend slash companion. Okay, there you go. So that is everything I have for you. Let me just grab a marker so I can analyze you really quick. The clicker's broken on this one. I am awful at making decisions. I'm being silly. I have enough options in my hand. Okay. Where's oh. So let's get you in my binder. Before we get started, I really can't decide between these pens, so let me just test them out really quick. Okay. So here's the first one. This one. I'll show you them all at the end. Second one. I don't like that one. It's very dry. Dry. That one doesn't write very smoothly. I can't even get the lid off. Okay. Alright, well, let me show you what the results are. But I think I made up my mind. Okay. So here's the colors. I think I'm gonna go with this one on top because it's a little bit shiny. So I was still a little bit torn, but the thing is that this one on top is so shiny, right? But the color on the one on the bottom is better. Alright, well, I think we should go with the shiny one. Okay. So, to begin, who is the number one person that you are planning on loving on this Valentine's Day? It can be a partner, it can be a friend, it can be yourself. Okay, what was your name again? So, now tell me 3 reasons why this person deserves to have you in their life. And if your person is yourself, then tell me 3 reasons why you are lucky to have yourself. Amazing. Awesome. Okay. Now, what is something that in a love connection is non-negotiable for you? Would you say that your standards are high enough? Okay. Alright, now tell me something that you think that your best friend or like your partner or just anyone close to you, tell me something that they would say is like your best quality. And then tell me 2 more of what you think are some of your best qualities. You sound so lovely. I'm so happy to meet you. Now, tell me, what would happen or what would you do if someone that you love was being disrespectful to you? tell me an instance of a time that you stood up for yourself? Congratulations, that's never easy to do, so good job and good for you. Now, I would like you to tell me, please, 3 things that you either love about the person you're currently with or 3 things you're looking for in a partner. And this is beyond your non-negotiables, this is just like fun little things. Okay. Now, please tell me 3 things that you like about your physical appearance. Nice. Now, do you think it's important for people to have similar interests in a relationship? Or do you think that it can work just fine as long as you guys have other things in common or respect each other or are happy to do your own thing in the same space? Okay, now please tell me about 3 of the accomplishments that you've done that you're the most proud of. It doesn't have to be winning the Pulitzer Prize. It can be getting out of bed and taking a shower when you're depressed. Let me hold this up a little. My back hurts. I've been making, gift baskets all day. Alright, sorry, I complained too much. Good job. Wow. Seems like it's such a privilege to know you. So awesome. I'm loving your vibes. I am loving your energy. So, oops. What is your favorite type of candy? This one's more for survey purposes. Okay, do you like those candy hearts? I know they're actually quite polarizing. I love them. People say they taste like chalk, but they say the same thing about Necco wafers, and I love those too, so... Okay, alright. Yeah, see, everyone has such a strong opinion about them. It's fascinating. Alright, now please tell me, what would your dream ideal vacation be? Ooh, that sounds amazing. Would you say that you are your own friend? Like, are you a friend to yourself? Tell me, I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? Oh, right. Tell me, please, 3 things that you have done recently to either take care of yourself, do self-care, that kind of a thing. Bonus points if none of them involved buying anything, but if they did, that's okay. great, by the way. Very patient. I appreciate you so much. Now, would you say you're comfortable or confident in knowing what your personal boundaries are? How comfortable are you with expressing them? How comfortable are you with upholding and enforcing them? Okay. Well, let me tell you just off the record, I think your answer to all of those should be 100 out of 100. As long as you're doing it kindly and respectfully, you have the right to uphold all of your boundaries, and you're not being too much for that. That's such a silly thing. I don't know who invented the idea that, standing up for your own boundaries is being too much or being demanding. Like, people don't like it, they can leave. Anyways, so, do you have a strong opinion on, like, what type of flower you most prefer to receive? Interesting, okay. I feel like I keep seeing people say they hate roses, and then some people say they love roses. I like dahlias and, I don't know the names of most of the flowers I like, but I like flowers with a ton of petals. Oh, I love bleeding hearts. Those are probably some of my favorite. They're so pretty. I can't believe that just exists in nature. Like, isn't that amazing? Okay, so, next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love yourself? I would like that to be a little bit higher, but that's okay for now, I guess. Maybe some of those things in the kit I gave you can help. Especially that rose quartz and the perfume, they really help with self-love. Okay, so some other things that help with self-love actually is affirmations. I wonder if you could tell me if you had to say affirmations to yourself for like self-love. Can you tell me like what one of them would be that would be the most helpful to you? Like, what would you say to yourself in the mirror to promote self-love? That's a good one. I'm gonna save that for other people. Sorry, unless you want to like copyright it. Okay. Well, that's something good about you. You're good at sharing. That's a very kind trait to have. Here's an interesting question. Do your friends or family have different standards in a love partner than you have for your own self? Like, do they have different standards for who you date than the standards that you have for who you date? I wonder, why do you think that is? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, here's a side note. Did you know, some people need to be reminded that, like, beauty standards are made up? You did know that, right? I feel like I have been having to do a lot of work these past few years. Like, I don't know what is in the air, but people seem to think that all these things matter all of a sudden, like just the most random things. I had someone in here the other day upset because their skull was shaped the wrong way. What does that even mean? And some other girl was in here talking about the spacing of her eyes, and then someone else was talking about something to do with their hip bones not being right, and there was nothing physically wrong with them. I'm so sorry. This is a personal beef I have with whoever is telling these people that there's something wrong with them. Oh my goodness, you know what I heard the other week? Someone was upset that they had strawberry legs. Strawberry legs? That sounds delightful. Why would that ever be a problem? I don't know. It's all made up. Here's the thing, honey. Everyone is someone's type. And whoever, these like overarching standards is completely fake, because everyone's taste is completely individualized and different. And there's some people who don't even have a type, and they fall for personality first, and then the person that they've fallen in love with becomes their type. They become in love with that way that person looks. I know a lot of people who are in love with each other, and every single insecurity that anyone has ever expressed to me, I have seen on someone who someone else is in love with. So please, just, if you have a takeaway, let it be that all of those incredibly random traits, standards, and problems, it's all made up to sell products, you know, to sell clothes and creams and beauty products, and yeah, it's made up to sell you things. Okay, let's get back to the questions. Do you have any plans for the actual Valentine's Day day? Myself, I'll be working, but that's fine. I like working. I have the best job ever. Alright, would you say that you know your worth? And how good are you at like defending that, seeking it out, standing up for that, not tolerating any behavior that is beneath that? That's very normal. Alright. Do you have any fun date ideas? Could be with a friend too, just like a fun activity idea. And I'm assuming you don't want to copyright this idea, so I can tell other people. Okay. There's that selflessness. Okay. Alright. I think that might be all of the questions I have. Well, thank you so much for participating today. I hope you enjoy your gift bag. And before you go, let me try and think of some things that you might need to hear. Please remember that you are awesome. You are unique in all your own special ways, and that might sound like it doesn't mean anything, but it really does. And it's such a fun journey to figure out what is special about you and what you can bring to the world, and the things that you can do for yourself that make your life better and happier and more filled with joy. And it's such a fun process to love yourself. Sometimes it can be hard and it can be tedious, and it can require a lot of standing up for boundaries and losing people in your life that don't respect you. But then you find people who do, and you find yourself, and when you're friends with yourself, you're never alone, and you have all the love that you need in your life. And you know, if you don't have any people around, you can always get some pets. Pets are so loving. Anyways, I think that you deserve the most wonderful love and the most wonderful friends, and I think that you are wonderful. I'm so happy I got to meet you today. I hope so much that you can do something to love yourself and to love the people around you as best as you can. I think you're going to do amazing. I hope that you have a super happy Valentine's Day and happy all of your days. Thank you so much for coming in. Bye!